So we had Atomic today, out here with my boat driver, Mr. Terry, and we got the beginnings of Hurricane Eta rolling in. Gonna go get Mr. Robert off the dredge. Ride with us. All right, do it to it. All right, so Atomic is our dredge operation. And so Mr. Robert out there on his party barge has got a cutter head under the water. It looks like it's out of the water right now, but it goes down about 35 feet and spins and unearths the sand. And then he's got a big pump that pumps it all the way to the plant about a half mile back that way. And so this deposit is unusual because we got all this pretty white sand you see right there. Mixed in with a little bit of purple kaolin and some white kaolin as well. This is an electric dredge, so that's the float that runs all the power out here to it. You can see it's floated by those buoys there. And so what they do is push with the dozer all the way down to the dredge and make it a little bit easier for the dredge to pick that material up and pump it. Mr. Terry, how many years you been at this mine?
A couple over 30.
Yeah,
been around it for a long time.
Mr. Terry's definitely a veteran miner. So there's a hell of a lot of electricity coming to this dredge. It's got a 500 horsepower electric motor on there to power the cutter head and the pump as well. Hey, Mr. Robert. Sir? That's that bird. It's that bird right there. I was wondering what you was looking at so peculiar like.
You gonna come in?
Yeah, I'm gonna check the dredge out real quick like.
I'll hold you here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you.
Gotta do some patch up on this thing.
Here's a control station. Mr. Roberts' lab. He watches all of these gauges to check the resistance when he's digging the sand. Got a little bit of everything in here. It's kind of like a little ship. Air condition, microwave, refrigerator, radio. Little heater.
He can't out get down and get water.
And so this is the ladder, what they call the ladder. This is actually what's underwater. And we'll climb up here and get a better look at the cutter head if we can see it. This is the cannon platform. There's a cutter head down there. If you can see it. It has big gnarly teeth on it. That's what excavates the material under the water. And this is the cannon, water cannon. So it just assists too by blasting water up on the bank there and kind of helps to loosen it up a bit and let it run down to the dredge. Got some big winches right there that move the dredge back and forth, and also the ladder up and down. And that's where we headed, right there. We're going to cut all the way up into that bank. Mr. Robert, you been feeding your fish?
Yeah, I ain't seen him come today and turning the brown.
Yeah.
Came up. But all my darn sour shell turtles, nice out there.
Yeah,
I guess that was cold snap. Put them in the water.
I reckon so. Mr. Robert, what'd you tell me last time when I was filming you? I forget. I said something about if you want to be on YouTube. You said that's fine. And I said, what you gonna do when all them women start calling on you? What'd you tell me? I forget.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, it was. Wasn't me.
Oh, no, it wasn't me.
I like that. That's the right answer. Hey, you sit back there, Mr. Robert. I'm
Oh,
gonna.
you set that old chair up. It's fine.
I'm probably just gonna stay up here up front. Yeah.
With me, I thought I was off for man. I'll take you over there close around this way, Ryan.
Yeah, that'd be good. Pull in towards that cutter head if you can.
Oh, well, yeah. We can still get around the camera, right? Yeah. Got a little bit of cable in it, though.
Yeah, a little bit of something trying to wrap up in it. Let me see if I can pull it off.
Oh, we can get it.
Oh, there's your big turtle. Got big soft shell turtles in this body of water. There's a cutter head. Yeah, there's one piece of wire up in there a little bit. There's a turtle eating the bread.
There's your turtle.
Yeah.
Eating that bread. Yeah, all we got to eat is some bread.
You keep them fat, don't you?
They don't want to get rid of shit down.
That's what you do? You throw your food out every day when you shut down? You got them trained then.
Yeah, because they be waiting. You can slow it down and get that motor up.
Yeah, I'm good. You just do what you got to do.
Okay, now we can go that way if you want to go back by the cutter head.
But, no, we don't have to. And that barge's name is the Lexi Faye, after my daughter. You got to give them a name or it's bad luck, they say. And we was having bad luck. So we gave her a name and now we've been doing good. We got to cross back over this pipeline here. I think you're all right. All right, Terry, you can't screw up now.
I know. I'll be
It could be on camera and everybody in the world will see it.
Everybody see it.
Acts like he knows what he's doing, don't he, Mr. Robert? Terry, you must have done that before. These are our freshwater pumps. One goes to the main plant and one goes to the spec plant there. Good job, Captain. You did good. Yeah, we got this old hurricane supposed to be blowing through tonight and tomorrow and the next day. We bring a lot of wind and rain and make things even sloppier. Mr. Robert, how many tons you pump today, bud? 1,600. That's awesome. Good deal. It's gonna be a little nasty tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, that's what they say. All right, well, we'll see what tomorrow brings. It's quitting time. Okay, so we just went and picked up Mr. Robert on the pontoon, and now I'm gonna check on my bees. Got bees at both sand mines just to see which one's gonna do better than the other, and these have done better. But these are Russian bees, and they are mean as hell. So let's go check on them. All right, you mean little boogers. These guys are mean here, man. Even if you smoke them, it's almost like the smoke makes them even meaner. Of honey. Not slap full, but it's not bad. Man, I tell you what, they have got this thing full of honey. That's awesome. They have done really well. All right, get them really pissed off. Oh, that's heavy. Oh, that's really heavy. That's heavy is a good sign. Got a lot of honey and a lot of bees. Bugs are. There they go. Now they're getting pissed off. These guys are the meanest bees I've ever dealt with. Like I said, they don't even care about the smoke. They start buzzing your hood. good and mad. I didn't take my pants leg up either, and I see them down there, so I'm not going to pull out any more frames. It won't be long. These little boogers will be going up my pants, and all that would make for good YouTube television. I don't want to get stung anyway, especially not up my pants. Look, they don't even care about the smoke. They care less. Meanest bees I've ever had. Right here. Pine straw off. Because I didn't prepare. And had to put it on the ground, and I'll clean it up. Alright, got one after this heavy. And inevitably squish some. Put the super back on. And then they get even madder than they were before. I mean, these guys are all over me. Alright, guys, cheers. Total a-holes. I can't even take my suit off. I'm just gonna get in my truck and we're gonna drive on down the road a little bit. Golly. Hopefully they won't come all the way down here. This is where you got to come because they're right there. You got to come all the way down here just to put all your junk away. And it's starting to rain a little bit too. Mean ass bees. Ain't no sense in all that. Make me drink a beer. While I drink my refreshment, we'll walk over here, take a look at some of our settling ponds. So we've got a series of ponds that come from the big dredge pond so that the water has time to settle down before we discharge it into the river. So you have a special permit to discharge, but it goes through I think 7 ponds before we can actually turn it loose, just to get all the sediments, you know, to settle out. Don't want to be putting dirty water back into nature. So we let it settle out a good long while here. And then we have to test it too. Make sure the solids are no grease or anything like that, but we've never had a problem. We always let it settle out really good before turning it loose. Plus it gets to go up through all the wetland that we created there. Ducks love this little place, by the way. I was gonna put some catfish in here, but we didn't do it this year. Maybe next year. But it's pretty out here. This is Beech Island, South Carolina. Right on the other side of the river from Augusta, Georgia. All right, well, been a long day, and I think we're gonna call it. We got some pretty rock washed up from the mine. Made a bunch of sand. Got chased by some mean bees. We're gonna drink us a adult beverage, chill out, call it a day. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Hope y'all enjoy. If there's anything you want to see, put it in the comments below, and if I can show it to you, I'll do it. Thanks, y'all. See ya.